In a world fraught with challenges and uncertainties, the timeless wisdom of Stoicism offers us a guiding light. Through its principles, we learn to cultivate mental toughness, resilience, and inner peace, enabling us to navigate life's tumultuous journey with grace and fortitude. Today, we embark on an exploration of 10 profound Stoic lessons that will transform the way you perceive and respond to adversity. Before we dive in, we invite you to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you ensure you won't miss out on any future insights and teachings that can further enhance your journey towards inner strength and wisdom. Your support helps us continue to bring valuable content to seekers of wisdom like yourself. Please stay with us for the entirety of this video. Each lesson builds upon the previous one, creating a cohesive path towards understanding and embodying Stoic principles. Skipping ahead would mean missing out on crucial steps that are essential to fully grasping the depth of this philosophy. Welcome to the Stoic ethos, where we strive to live by the ancient teachings of Stoicism and apply them to our modern lives. Let us begin this transformative journey together. Let's get started. Lesson 1. Embrace the immutable. In the ever-changing landscape of our lives, we often find ourselves wrestling with forces beyond our control. The Stoics teach us the first lesson, to embrace the immutable nature of these forces. By accepting the constancy of change, we arm ourselves with the power to remain unperturbed by external events. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, asserted, "It is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them." This profound insight encourages us to shift our focus from the external to the internal. We are not the victims of circumstance, but of our perceptions of those circumstances. By recognizing this, we can reclaim our peace of mind. The Stoics believed in the dichotomy of control, distinguishing between what we can change and what we cannot. This distinction is crucial for mental toughness. When we waste energy on the unchangeable, we deplete our reserves of strength. Instead, by focusing on what we can influence, we cultivate resilience and fortitude. Imagine facing a sudden storm. The storm is beyond your control, but how you prepare and respond is within your power. The Stoic accepts the storm's arrival with calm and prepares accordingly, finding strength in their readiness and composure. This mindset can be applied to the myriad challenges of life, from personal losses to professional setbacks. Moreover, embracing the immutable leads us to a deeper understanding of fate and destiny. The Stoics believed in amor fati, love of fate. This means not just accepting what happens, but loving it because it shapes who we are. This radical acceptance can transform our perspective, turning every experience into an opportunity for growth. Seneca, another Stoic luminary, advised, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." In every challenge there lies a hidden blessing, a chance to hone our mental toughness. By embracing difficulties, we fortify our inner selves, much like how physical exertion builds muscle. To truly embrace the immutable, we must also cultivate patience and endurance. These virtues are the bedrock of a resilient spirit. Life's trials are not to be rushed through or avoided, but endured with grace. Each moment of endurance builds our character and prepares us for future adversities. Stoic acceptance is not passive resignation, but an active engagement with reality. It requires us to confront our fears and anxieties head-on, acknowledging them without allowing them to dominate our thoughts. This mindful approach helps us maintain our equilibrium, even when the world around us is in turmoil. Finally, the practice of mindfulness is integral to embracing the immutable. By staying present and fully experiencing each moment, we can better appreciate life's transient nature. This awareness fosters a deep sense of gratitude and contentment, essential components of mental toughness. Lesson 2. Fortify the inner citadel. Within each of us lies an inner citadel, a fortress of the mind that stands resilient against the tempests of life. The second lesson of Stoicism is to fortify this citadel, ensuring that our inner strength remains unassailable. This inner citadel is built through the cultivation of virtues and the relentless practice of self-discipline. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote extensively about this concept in his Meditations. He advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By recognizing our mental sovereignty, we can begin to build our inner fortress. The foundation of this citadel is virtue, the cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics identified 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues are not abstract ideals, but practical tools for daily living. They guide our actions and decisions, providing a moral compass that keeps us aligned with our highest selves. Wisdom, the first virtue, involves discerning what is truly valuable in life. It requires a deep understanding of the nature of reality and the human condition. By cultivating wisdom, we learn to prioritize our efforts and focus on what truly matters, strengthening our inner citadel against distractions and superficial desires. Courage, the second virtue, is the ability to face adversity without fear. It is the strength to stand firm in our convictions, even when the world seems against us. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the mastery of it. By practicing courage, we reinforce the walls of our inner fortress, ensuring that we remain steadfast in the face of challenges. Justice, the third virtue, is about treating others with fairness and respect. It involves recognizing our interconnectedness and acting in ways that promote the common good. By embodying justice, we build a citadel that not only protects our own peace, but also contributes to the well-being of those around us. Temperance, the fourth virtue, is the practice of self-control and moderation. It is the ability to resist excess and maintain balance in our lives. By exercising temperance, we prevent the erosion of our inner citadel by indulgence and impulsivity. This virtue helps us maintain clarity and focus, essential for mental toughness. The practice of these virtues requires daily reflection and commitment. The Stoics often engaged in self-examination, a process known as prosoph, to ensure they were living in accordance with their principles. This reflective practice helps us identify areas where our citadel may be weakened and take corrective action. In addition to virtues, the Stoics emphasized the importance of rational thinking. Our inner citadel is fortified when we approach life with a rational mind, questioning our assumptions and beliefs. By challenging irrational thoughts and replacing them with reasoned judgments, we strengthen our mental defenses. The Stoics also valued the concept of apatheia, a state of being undisturbed by passions. This does not mean a lack of emotion, but a mastery over destructive emotions. By achieving apatheia, we ensure that our inner citadel remains calm and stable, regardless of external circumstances. Moreover, the practice of Stoic exercises, such as negative visualization and the contemplation of mortality, helps us prepare for adversity. By imagining potential challenges and considering the transient nature of life, we build resilience and fortify our inner fortress. Finally, the inner citadel is maintained through continuous learning and growth. The Stoics were lifelong learners, constantly seeking to expand their understanding and improve their character. By committing to personal development, we ensure that our inner citadel remains strong and adaptable in the face of life's ever-changing landscape. Lesson 3. Cultivate equanimity in the face of adversity. In the theatre of life, we are actors on a stage where the script often takes unexpected turns. The third Stoic lesson teaches us to cultivate equanimity in the face of adversity, greeting both triumph and tribulation with a tranquil heart. Equanimity is the hallmark of mental toughness, allowing us to maintain our balance amidst life's highs and lows. Marcus Aurelius, in his Reflections, reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This profound statement underscores the Stoic belief that our reactions, not external events, shape our experience. By mastering our responses, we can achieve a state of inner calm. Equanimity begins with the acceptance of impermanence. Life is a series of fleeting moments, each passing as quickly as it arrives. By embracing the transient nature of existence, we learn to appreciate the present without clinging to it. This acceptance frees us from the anxiety of loss and the desperation of attachment. The Stoics also teach us to view adversity as an opportunity for growth. Seneca famously stated, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." Every challenge we face is a chance to build resilience and character. By welcoming adversity as a teacher, we transform obstacles into stepping stones. To maintain equanimity, we must cultivate a mindset of gratitude. Epictetus advised, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Gratitude shifts our focus from what is lacking to what is abundant, fostering a sense of contentment and peace. Mindfulness is another key practice for achieving equanimity. By staying present and fully experiencing each moment, we can respond to life's challenges with clarity and composure. Mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts and emotions without being overwhelmed by them, maintaining our inner equilibrium. The Stoic technique of negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum, also helps us prepare for adversity. By contemplating potential misfortunes, we lessen their impact when they occur. This practice trains us to remain calm and composed, even when faced with unexpected difficulties. Stoic equanimity is rooted in the understanding of our own limitations. We recognize that we cannot control everything and that striving for perfection is futile. Instead, we focus on doing our best within our sphere of influence, accepting that some outcomes are beyond our reach. Moreover, equanimity involves letting go of the need for external validation. The Stoics teach us to seek approval from within rather than from others. By relying on our own judgment and living in accordance with our values, we become impervious to the opinions and criticisms of others. Practicing compassion and empathy also contributes to our equanimity. By understanding the struggles and perspectives of others, we cultivate patience and tolerance. This broader perspective helps us navigate conflicts and challenges with a calm and balanced approach. Ultimately, equanimity is achieved through continuous practice and self-reflection. The Stoics were relentless in their pursuit of self-improvement, constantly examining their thoughts and actions. By committing to this path, we can develop the mental toughness needed to face life's adversities with grace and serenity. Lesson 4. Practice the discipline of desire. In the labyrinth of human desires, we often find ourselves ensnared by the pursuit of fleeting pleasures and material possessions. The fourth lesson of Stoicism is the discipline of desire, a practice that teaches us to temper our yearnings and focus on what truly matters. This discipline is crucial for achieving mental toughness and inner peace. Epictetus wisely noted, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This statement encapsulates the essence of the Stoic approach to desire. True wealth is found not in the accumulation of external goods, but in the mastery of our internal state. By reducing our wants, we free ourselves from the chains of constant craving. The discipline of desire begins with self-awareness. We must examine our desires critically, distinguishing between those that are essential and those that are superfluous. This process involves questioning the motivations behind our wants and understanding the impact they have on our well-being. Stoic practice encourages us to embrace simplicity. By focusing on what is necessary and eliminating excess, we create space for contentment and gratitude. This minimalist approach not only reduces stress, but also enhances our appreciation for the simple joys of life. Another aspect of this discipline is the concept of voluntary discomfort. The Stoics often engaged in practices such as fasting or exposing themselves to the elements to build resilience and temper their desires. Seneca advised, "Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, 'Is this the condition that I feared?'" Such practices help us realize that we can endure much more than we often believe, diminishing our fear of deprivation. Stoic discipline also involves a shift in focus from external to internal sources of fulfillment. External achievements and possessions are transient and beyond our complete control. By cultivating inner virtues and finding joy in our own character and actions, we create a stable foundation for lasting happiness. Gratitude plays a significant role in mastering desire. By appreciating what we already have, we counteract the urge to constantly seek more. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours." This practice of gratitude grounds us in the present and reduces the power of desire. The discipline of desire also entails acceptance of our limitations. We must recognize that not all desires can or should be fulfilled. By accepting the boundaries of our control, we avoid the frustration and anxiety that come from unattainable goals. Furthermore, the Stoics teach us to align our desires with our values. Desires that are congruent with our principles and contribute to our growth are worthy of pursuit. Those that lead us astray from our path of virtue are to be discarded. This alignment ensures that our actions are purposeful and meaningful. Practicing this discipline requires continuous vigilance and reflection. We must regularly assess our desires and their impact on our lives. By doing so, we cultivate a disciplined mind that is not easily swayed by fleeting impulses. Ultimately, the discipline of desire leads to a profound sense of freedom. When we are no longer enslaved by our wants, we achieve a state of inner tranquility and mental toughness. This freedom allows us to navigate life with clarity and purpose, unburdened by the ceaseless pursuit of external gratification. Lesson 5. Embrace the impermanence of life. In the grand tapestry of existence, we are but fleeting threads woven into the fabric of time. The fifth lesson of Stoicism is to embrace the impermanence of life, confronting the specter of mortality with a fearless heart. By accepting the transient nature of all things, we can live more fully and with greater appreciation for each moment. Seneca, in his reflections on life, stated, "Life is long if you know how to use it." This insight encourages us to make the most of our limited time by focusing on what truly matters. By acknowledging our mortality, we can prioritize our actions and live with a sense of urgency and purpose. The Stoics believed in the practice of memento mori, or remembering death. This contemplation of mortality is not meant to be morbid, but to remind us of the preciousness of life. By reflecting on our finite existence, we can cultivate gratitude for each day and strive to live authentically. Embracing impermanence also involves letting go of attachments. The Stoics teach us that clinging to transient things leads to suffering. By recognizing that everything we hold dear is temporary, we can appreciate them fully without being consumed by the fear of loss. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Do every act of your life as if it were your last." This mindset encourages us to live with intention and presence. When we treat each moment as our final opportunity, we infuse our actions with meaning and significance, making the most of our time. The acceptance of impermanence fosters resilience. When we understand that change is the only constant, we are better equipped to adapt to life's fluctuations. This adaptability is a cornerstone of mental toughness, allowing us to navigate the unpredictable nature of existence with grace. Moreover, the impermanence of life teaches us humility. We realize that we are part of a larger cosmic order, subject to forces beyond our control. This perspective helps us maintain a balanced view of our successes and failures, understanding that both are fleeting. The practice of letting go extends to our relationships and experiences. The Stoics remind us to cherish our loved ones and to engage fully in our interactions, knowing that these moments are not guaranteed. By doing so, we deepen our connections and create lasting memories. Stoic reflection on impermanence also encourages us to leave a legacy. By contributing positively to the world and living in accordance with our values, we can make a lasting impact that endures beyond our physical existence. This focus on legacy gives our lives a broader purpose and direction. The acceptance of death is a crucial aspect of embracing impermanence. The Stoics viewed death as a natural part of life, not to be feared, but to be understood. Epictetus stated, "I cannot escape death, but at least I can escape the fear of it." By confronting our fear of death, we free ourselves to live more fully. Ultimately, embracing the impermanence of life leads to a deeper appreciation of the present moment. When we understand that each experience is unique and unrepeatable, we can savor it fully. This mindfulness enriches our lives, making every moment a precious gift. Lesson 6. Find strength in community. In the solitude of our souls, we often find solace in the company of kindred spirits. The sixth lesson of Stoicism is to find strength in community, recognizing that our resilience is bolstered by the support and connection of others. In unity, we discover a collective strength that enables us to navigate life's challenges with greater fortitude. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Human beings have come into being for the sake of one another, so either teach them or learn to bear them." This insight highlights the interconnectedness of humanity and the importance of relationships in our lives. By fostering a sense of community, we create a support network that sustains us through adversity. The Stoics believed in the concept of cosmopolitanism, the idea that we are all citizens of the world, interconnected by our shared humanity. This perspective encourages us to look beyond our individual concerns and to consider the well-being of others. By embracing this broader view, we cultivate empathy and compassion. Community provides us with opportunities for growth and learning. By engaging with others, we gain new perspectives and insights that enrich our understanding of the world. The Stoics valued dialogue and debate as means of refining their thoughts and actions, recognizing that collective wisdom surpasses individual knowledge. Support from others also enhances our resilience. When we face difficulties, the encouragement and guidance of friends and family can provide the strength we need to persevere. The Stoic philosopher Seneca emphasized the importance of companionship, noting that mutual support is essential for a fulfilling life. In addition to emotional support, community offers practical assistance. Whether it's sharing resources, skills, or knowledge, the collective efforts of a group can achieve more than any individual alone. By working together, we can overcome obstacles that might otherwise seem insurmountable. The practice of Stoic virtues, such as justice and kindness, is amplified in the context of community. By treating others with fairness and respect, we build strong, trusting relationships. These bonds form the foundation of a resilient community where individuals are committed to each other's well-being. Furthermore, community provides a sense of belonging and purpose. When we are part of something larger than ourselves, we find meaning in our contributions. This sense of purpose can sustain us through challenging times, providing motivation and direction. The Stoics also teach us to practice forgiveness and understanding within our communities. Recognizing that everyone is imperfect and prone to mistakes fosters a more compassionate and harmonious environment. By letting go of grudges and focusing on reconciliation, we strengthen our communal bonds. In times of crisis, the presence of a supportive community can be a lifeline. Whether it's providing comfort during personal loss or rallying together in the face of a collective challenge, the solidarity of a united group can be a powerful source of strength and resilience. Ultimately, finding strength in community means embracing the idea that we are not alone. By supporting each other and working together, we can face life's adversities with greater confidence and resolve. This collective resilience is a testament to the power of human connection and the enduring wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Lesson 7. Practice gratitude. In the pursuit of a resilient and fulfilled life, the practice of gratitude stands as a powerful tool. The 7th lesson of Stoicism teaches us to cultivate gratitude, transforming our perspective and enhancing our mental toughness. By appreciating what we have, we shift our focus from lack to abundance, fostering a sense of contentment and peace. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours." This practice of gratitude grounds us in the present and reduces the power of desire and discontent. Gratitude begins with mindfulness. By paying attention to the positive aspects of our lives, we become more aware of the many blessings we often take for granted. This awareness helps us cultivate a mindset of appreciation even in the face of adversity. The Stoics believed that gratitude is essential for happiness. Seneca wrote, "Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart." When we focus on what we are thankful for, we counteract negative emotions such as envy, resentment, and frustration. Gratitude helps us maintain a balanced and positive outlook, essential for mental toughness. Practicing gratitude involves reflecting on our daily experiences and identifying moments of joy and kindness. By keeping a gratitude journal, we can document these positive moments and revisit them during challenging times. This practice reinforces our sense of abundance and resilience. Gratitude also extends to appreciating the people in our lives. Acknowledging the support and kindness of others fosters stronger relationships and a sense of connection. By expressing our thanks, we strengthen our bonds and create a more supportive community. The Stoics teach us to find gratitude in adversity. Every challenge we face is an opportunity for growth and learning. By appreciating the lessons that difficulties bring, we transform obstacles into stepping stones. This perspective helps us build resilience and view life's trials as valuable experiences. Moreover, gratitude enhances our capacity for joy. By savoring the small pleasures of life, we enrich our daily experiences. Whether it's the warmth of the sun, a kind word from a friend, or the beauty of nature, appreciating these moments adds depth and richness to our lives. Gratitude also encourages humility, recognizing that much of what we have is due to factors beyond our control, such as the efforts of others, fortunate circumstances, or natural gifts, helps us remain humble and grounded. This humility fosters a sense of interconnectedness and reduces the tendency towards arrogance or entitlement. The practice of gratitude can also improve our physical health. Studies have shown that grateful individuals tend to have better sleep, lower stress levels, and stronger immune systems. By cultivating a grateful mindset, we not only enhance our mental toughness, but also our overall well-being. Ultimately, gratitude transforms our relationship with the world. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we cultivate a sense of sufficiency and peace. This shift in perspective helps us navigate life's challenges with greater resilience and fortitude, embodying the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Lesson 8. Live in accordance with nature. The Stoic philosophy teaches us to live in accordance with nature, aligning our actions and desires with the natural order of the world. The 8th lesson of Stoicism is to understand and embrace this principle, finding harmony and balance in our lives. By attuning ourselves to the rhythms of nature, we cultivate a deeper sense of purpose and mental toughness. Marcus Aurelius reflected, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." This insight highlights the Stoic belief in the interconnectedness of all things. By recognizing our place within the larger cosmos, we can live more harmoniously and resiliently. Living in accordance with nature involves understanding our true nature as rational beings. The Stoics believed that reason is our highest faculty, and by using it to guide our actions, we fulfill our potential. This rational approach helps us make wise decisions and maintain our inner stability. Nature is inherently cyclical, with periods of growth and decline, order and chaos. By accepting these natural cycles, we learn to flow with life's changes rather than resist them. This acceptance fosters resilience as we become adaptable and flexible in the face of adversity. The Stoics also teach us to find contentment in simplicity. Nature provides for our basic needs, and by living simply, we reduce our dependence on external possessions. This simplicity frees us from the stress of excess and cultivates a sense of sufficiency and peace. Understanding nature's impermanence helps us appreciate the present moment. By recognizing that everything is transient, we can savor our experiences and relationships more deeply. This mindfulness enhances our sense of gratitude and resilience. Living in accordance with nature also means respecting the interconnectedness of all life. The Stoics believed in the principle of cosmopolitanism, seeing all humans as part of a single community. By acting with compassion and justice, we contribute to the well-being of the whole, creating a more harmonious world. The natural world is a source of inspiration and wisdom. By observing the rhythms of nature, we can learn valuable lessons about patience, perseverance, and renewal. These lessons help us cultivate mental toughness and a deeper appreciation for life's beauty. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of self-care and balance. Just as nature requires periods of rest and rejuvenation, so do we. By taking care of our physical and mental health, we ensure that we are equipped to face life's challenges with strength and clarity. Moreover, living in accordance with nature involves embracing our mortality. The Stoics believed that death is a natural part of life, and by accepting it, we free ourselves from the fear that can paralyze our actions. This acceptance allows us to live more fully and authentically. Ultimately, living in accordance with nature leads to a profound sense of harmony and resilience. By aligning our actions with the natural order, we find peace and purpose. This alignment empowers us to navigate life's challenges with grace and fortitude, embodying the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Lesson 9. Cultivate inner freedom. In the pursuit of mental toughness, the cultivation of inner freedom stands as a cornerstone. The 9th lesson of Stoicism teaches us to seek liberation from the internal chains that bind us: fear, desire, and external validation. By achieving inner freedom, we gain mastery over our lives and resilience in the face of adversity. Epictetus, a former slave turned Stoic philosopher, profoundly understood the essence of inner freedom. He declared, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This insight emphasizes the Stoic belief that true freedom comes from within, through the mastery of our thoughts and emotions. Inner freedom begins with self-awareness. By examining our beliefs and desires, we can identify the internal forces that constrain us. This introspection helps us understand the root causes of our fears and cravings, enabling us to address them directly. The Stoics teach us to detach from external outcomes. By focusing on our actions and intentions rather than the results, we free ourselves from the anxiety of success or failure. This detachment fosters a sense of equanimity as we recognize that some factors are beyond our control. Moreover, inner freedom involves overcoming the need for external validation. The Stoics encourage us to seek approval from within by living in accordance with our values and principles. This internal focus empowers us to remain steadfast, even when faced with criticism or rejection. The practice of negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum, also contributes to inner freedom. By contemplating potential misfortunes, we prepare ourselves mentally for adversity. This preparation reduces the impact of unexpected events, allowing us to remain calm and composed. Stoic philosophy teaches us to cultivate indifference to external circumstances. This does not mean apathy, but rather a focus on what truly matters: our character and actions. By prioritizing our internal state over external conditions, we achieve a sense of inner stability. Inner freedom also involves letting go of attachments. The Stoics believed that clinging to possessions, status, or even relationships can lead to suffering. By embracing impermanence and appreciating the present, we free ourselves from the chains of attachment. Practicing mindfulness is essential for achieving inner freedom. By staying present and observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment, we gain greater control over our internal state. This mindfulness helps us respond to life's challenges with clarity and resilience. The Stoics also teach us to accept what we cannot change. By recognizing the limits of our control, we avoid the frustration and anxiety that come from trying to alter the unalterable. This acceptance fosters a sense of peace and mental toughness. Lesson 10. Reflect and refine continually. The final lesson of Stoicism is the practice of continual reflection and refinement. Mental toughness is not a static achievement, but a dynamic process of growth and self-improvement. By regularly examining our thoughts, actions, and progress, we ensure that we remain aligned with our values and resilient in the face of life's challenges. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, exemplified this practice through his daily reflections. He wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This insight underscores the importance of self-examination in shaping our character and maintaining our mental toughness. Stoic reflection involves a rigorous process of self-assessment. Each day, we should take time to review our actions, identifying areas where we acted in accordance with our values and where we fell short. This honest appraisal helps us learn from our experiences and make necessary adjustments. Journaling is a powerful tool for reflection. By documenting our thoughts, emotions, and actions, we create a record of our journey towards self-improvement. This practice provides insights into our patterns of behavior and helps us identify areas for growth. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of philosophical study. By engaging with Stoic texts and teachings, we deepen our understanding of the principles that guide us. This continual learning enriches our perspective and strengthens our commitment to living virtuously. Peer reflection and mentorship are also valuable. By discussing our challenges and insights with trusted friends or mentors, we gain new perspectives and support. This communal aspect of reflection fosters a sense of accountability and shared growth. Meditation is another practice that enhances our capacity for reflection. By quieting the mind and focusing inward, we create space for introspection and clarity. This practice helps us cultivate a deeper awareness of our internal state and align our actions with our values. The Stoics teach us to embrace failure as an opportunity for growth. By reflecting on our mistakes and shortcomings, we can learn valuable lessons and improve. This perspective transforms setbacks into stepping stones towards greater resilience and mental toughness. Continuous refinement involves setting and reviewing goals. By establishing clear objectives for our personal and philosophical growth, we create a roadmap for our journey. Regularly reviewing and adjusting these goals ensures that we remain on track and responsive to new challenges. The practice of gratitude also plays a role in reflection. By regularly acknowledging and appreciating our progress and the positive aspects of our lives, we maintain a balanced and optimistic outlook. This gratitude reinforces our resilience and commitment to self-improvement. Ultimately, the practice of continual reflection and refinement is a lifelong commitment. By dedicating ourselves to this process, we ensure that we remain adaptable, resilient, and true to our values. This dedication to growth and self-improvement embodies the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy, guiding us towards a life of mental toughness and inner peace. In summary, the lessons of Stoicism provide a profound guide to developing mental toughness and resilience. By embracing these teachings, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and fortitude, finding strength in our character and purpose. The wisdom of the Stoics, grounded in the principles of reason, virtue, and inner peace, offers a timeless path to a fulfilling and resilient life.